Sounds right. Sounds right. Sounds right.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the Boys District Championship here in Anchorage Arena on the campus of Oklahoma Panhandle State University. We're doing our introductions right now. I want to thank Mitch Stark for stepping in to help us out. We're going to start out on our side over here with the introduction of our boys.
First, the starters for your Boise Wildcats.
Well, we're going to go the other side real quick. For the Boise City Wildcats, number 0, David Morales. He's a freshman. Number 1, Levon Rosas, a junior. Number 13, Mason Murdoch, a junior. Number 21, Drew Cadell, a senior. And number 34 will round it out, Rojas. Head coach Britt Gabrelli, assisted by Kashawn Sands. And this is the district championship. We're going to head over to the right side here of me and do our well-awaited Eagle introductions for some of these, a lot of these players. This is a last court appearance. A senior, number 2, Christian Galcine. A senior, number 3, Victor Ramirez. A senior, number 4, Jaden Harold. A senior, the big man, number 20, Ben Schreiner. And rounding it out for your Eagles, there's number 23, a senior, Abel Espino, head coach. For the Eagles, Sean Strain, assistant coach, Tony Taylor.
Goodwill Eagles, coached by Sean Strain, assisted by Tony Taylor.
So it's a good night for the Eagles here in the district championship. Congratulations to our ladies. They played the previous game and earned themselves a district championship. So great job to all those ladies. You want to go take a look at that? We'll leave that up for a little bit. Played the Yarborough Lobos and defeated them pretty handily. So here we go for the boys game. We got Ben Schreiner. He's at your midcourt, and he's going to be jumping off against Dayton Morales, the freshman. And the ball's live. Recovered by the Eagles, possession. Galcine kicks it over to Espino on the left wing, feeds it quickly inside to Vic. Vic takes a nice little jumper shot, just couldn't get it to roll. Rebound by Rojas. They kick it out to number 13, Murdoch. Back up to number 1, Rosas. Rosas gets it out to Morales. Back over to number 21, Cadell. And up to Rosas. Cadell on the right wing. Back up to Rosas. Looks to drive left, finds Morales, and they'll kick it back out to 13, Murdoch. He'll drive in. Nice little dish down low. Looks like Schreiner might have got a tip on that ball quickly down on the other side. Here's Espino with the crossover, goes up, draws the foul, and he's going to take a trip to the line. Shooting 2 shots here. That foul goes on number 0, Dan Morales. Abel a little strong off the back iron on the first. And make some adjustments, and the second one is in. All right, Rojas will inbound the ball for the Cats. Goes deep to Cadell. Immediately covered up by Espino. Over to Rosas. Morales back up to Rosas at the top of the key, guarded by Harold. Kicks it over to number 13, Murdoch. Cadell back to Morales. Rosas crosses over to the paint. Cadell looks to go downhill, not there. Ball movement pretty good by the Cats. And from the outside, Mason Murdoch, the junior, will put a 3 in. Galcine on the far sidelines to Harold. quick dish into Vic. Not there. Rebounded by Murdoch. Baseline official will blow the call, and that'll be on Ben Schreiner. So Murdoch will inbound. Rojas inbounds to Morales. Rose is tied up. Ball remains in the hands of the Cats. Cadell will inbound from the scorer's table. Finds Murdoch. Guarded by Harold. Murdoch turns left, goes downhill, puts the shot up. Off the back of the iron. Rebound, Harold out to Espino. Down the sidelines. Far sideline, he'll find Schreiner. Schreiner quick into Ramirez. Back to Schreiner in the corner. Skip pass over to Galcine, and Harold will take the 20. And that shot's good from the outside. 20-foot shot there. That'll put your Eagles up 4-3 here with 5:58 in the first. Morales. Rojas could not find a clear entry in, so there's a violation. It results in a turnover, and we're going to take it from underneath our own goal. Ramirez from the top of the key. Over to Galcine, knocked out by Murdoch. It's going to remain Eagle ball. Abel's going to inbound it from the bench. Skip pass over to Harold on the right wing. Back over to Espino. He'll charge in. Short floater. Baseline official will call a foul on number 23, Abel Espino. That's Abel's first foul. And they're going to get another chance to inbound it. They go with the baseball down the other side. And looks like Murdoch just grazes the line there, and it'll be a turnover. Espino will inbound the ball. Pressure by the Cats. Finds Ramirez in the midcourt from the far sideline. Galcine up top. Met by Morales. Drives down. Harold from the outside. Drives to the paint. Short little jumper. Not there. Big rebound by Schreiner. He turns, puts it up. No good. Rebound by Rojas. Rojas looking for a hole here in the press, and Coach Gabrelli finally gets the timeout called on that. So we have a 30-second timeout. Don't go anywhere. 5:18 on your clock. Stay with us, and we'll be right back with you from the district championship. All right, here we are back at it. Rojas will inbound from the far sideline, gets it into Morales. Back to Rojas, who brings it across the timeline. Over to Morales. Murdoch from the top, guarded by Galcine. Kicks it over to Rojas, and Morales and Cadell at the top. Cadell backs it out to Murdoch. He'll take a 24-footer, and that one's off target. Last touch by Jaden Harold. It'll be Cat ball. Murdoch inbounds off the fingers of Morales. Other way, Vic will put a nice little glass shot in. Eagles lead 6-3, 4:45 in your game. Morales trying to get it in, goes deep. Ends up in the hands of Rojas, and Vic ties the ball up on the far side.
Checking in for the Eagles, number 24, Mason Taylor, number 0, Roger Slover, and number 12, Aiden
Couple of substitutions from the Eagles as we have Mason Taylor, Riley Slover. Oh, lousy pass there. But able to hold off. Turn down the other way. Here's Aiden Gonzalez, who's checked in recently for the Eagles. Gets it to Riley Slover at the right wing. Eagles look like they need to settle down just a little bit. Schreiner on the left wing, guarded by Cadell. He'll spin. Nice jump stop. Gets his own rebound, goes up again. And will draw the foul, so he'll go to the line for 2.
Foul on number 21, Luke Cadell. 2-9, shooting 2, number 10, Ben Schreiner.
First one by Ben is off target. Lines up for his second, and that one hits. 7-3, 4 minutes left in the first here. Here goes Rosas. Rosas will find the pass down the court. Morales guarded by Aiden. Back to Rosas. Rosas drives. Little 12-foot jumper not there. Schreiner lets the ball go, and it'll be Eagle ball. There is a slight bit of pressure here by the Cats. Taylor gets it over to Slover in the midcourt, over to Gonzalez. He'll drive down, kicks it close into Slover, and from the top, 20-footer, Christian Galcine is good for 3. 10-3, 3:33, lots of threes. Rojas tries to get it in, picked away by Slover. Schreiner kicks it out to Galcine, goes baseline, spin move, puts it up, draws the foul, and the bucket is good.
Foul number 34, Morales. Going to the line, shooting 1.
So that will be Rojas's first foul. First foul. Checking in is Martinez, number 50. That's Michael Martinez. He's a junior. And Galcine didn't get it. Schreiner got the rebound, goes back up, will be fouled. And he will go to the line. Have a little bit of an opportunity to practice our free throws here halfway through the first period. First by Schreiner is on target. Second one is on target as well. All right, Martinez goes deep, looking for Cadell. Off the fingertips. Gabrelli's upset, and the ball remains in the hands of the Eagles. Taylor inbounds it to Slover in the backcourt, 3:17 on your clock. They find a miscommunication. Ball's turned over. Coach is telling his players, just calm down, just slow down. Taylor, nice job. Oh. I bet we go ask Gabrelli on that. That was a close call. Looked like it went off of the win. It looked like Mason Taylor was able to save the ball, and Morales was the last one to touch it. But here we go, Martinez. Going for the long one, not there. Schreiner off to, that was a good pass, good read by Riley Slover. Good finish by Ben, but good pass, good look there by Riley. And we got about a full timeout, so we're going to take a quick break and be right back with you.
Sounds drive.
All right, we're back into play here. Cadell will inbound at this time. Off the hands of Rosas. Far side official signifies, I believe he signified the Eagles got the ball. We got two people standing out. Looks like, yes, we have a confirmation. Taylor will inbound the ball from the far sideline. Gets it over to Slover in the backcourt. Met by Rosas. Gets it across the timeline to Taylor. Taylor drives right. Over to Espino. Short corner jumper is good. Eagles lead 18-3 in the district championship here. Oh, ball is picked up. Travel. It will be Eagle ball from the corner. Slover will inbound for the Eagles. That one's picked off. And Cadell goes all the way down to the other end. Not there, but is out of bounds once he gets the rebound. So it's a turnover for the Boise City Wildcats, and it'll end up in the hands of the Eagles. Vic inbounds it to Taylor on the near sideline. Gets it back to Vic, and miscommunication. Eagles just having a little bit of miscommunication. Not sure if they're just kind of working on some things here, but there's been a couple of turnovers on the passing here that I think they look to correct moving forward. From the top, Rosas kicks it over to Cadell on the right wing. Back out to Morales, swings it to Murdoch. Rosas from the corner, guarded by Taylor. Takes the dribble, kicks it out to the top of the key, working the horn here from the left wing over to Cadell. Cadell met by Gonzalez, denied the drive, kicks it over to the right wing. Rosas back to Cadell. Hayden Gonzalez or Espino gets a tip on that. Murdoch looks to go through, ball's knocked out, ends up in the hands of Murdoch at the left wing. Guarded by Espino, picks the dribble up and goes to Cadell. Cadell looks to go downhill, guarded by Gonzalez. Short little jumper is good. 18-5 here. 1:34 on your clock. Here's Slover. Splits the defenders, lays it off the glass, and bucket should be good. Yes, sir. Bucket is good. Bucket is good. We got a 20-5 lead here, 1:29. That last foul was on number 34, who's checked back in. I believe that's Rojas. That is the 5th team foul for the Cats. Slover misses the shot, ends up Eagle ball. Last tip by the Cats. So they will inbound from the corner. Espino steps to the inbound. Loops it up to Gonzalez, back to Slover, quickly into Espino, back out to Slover. Slover will take a 22-footer, and that one is good. 23-5 here. Slover picks the pass, gives it quickly down to Taylor, off the glass, no good. Off the glass was Slover's rebound, and that one falls. 25-5. Press is working effectively now. Another pick by Vic, and he'll go all the way in, kick it to Espino down low, left off the glass. 50 seconds on the clock. Timeout is called, and your Eagles lead by a score of 27-5. We'll be back with you in less than 60.
Sounds right. Sounds right.
All right, here we are. Eagles getting ready to break. You got 49 seconds on your clock. In for the Eagles, we have Espino, Galcine, Harold, Schreiner, and Ramirez. Cats coming out in a little different lineup. Cadell goes to Murdoch. Murdoch will break the press, head down the far sideline. Almost loses control of the ball. Ball is kicked out to Rojas at the top. He'll drive left, pick the ball up, kick it out to Murdoch, guarded by Harold. Murdoch over to Cadell. Back out to Rojas, over to Rojas and into Murdoch's hands. 20-footer from Cadell, not there. Schreiner gets a tip on it. Galcine will bring it across the timeline quickly out to Ramirez. He's able to get turned back around. Schreiner working on Martinez, kicks it back over to Harold, back to Vic, and Galcine will have it at the right wing. Eagles working the shot clock. Galcine will take a 24-footer off target, and that is the end of the first period of play here from the district championship in Goodwell. Your Eagles lead by a score 27-5. Don't go anywhere. Getting some crowd shots by Mr. Wilson here. And we'll be right back with you. All right, back out of the timeout here. On the other side of the court, you can see your Cats inbounding to Rojas, guarded by Espino. He'll switch over and kick it out to Cadell. Cadell over to Rojas at the top. Murdoch, guarded by Harold, will get the ball, and he'll go left. Met by Vic, turned around Cadell. Back to Rojas at the top. Cats working the perimeter. Down low, you have Martinez. The short jumper by Murdoch is good. 27-7 here at the beginning of the second. Harold cross court to Galcine. Galcine kicks it over to Harold. Harold drives in, back out to Galcine. Galcine low to Schreiner off the back of the glass for two. 29-7. Rojas from the top, back to Cadell. Looks for Murdoch. Murdoch able to hold on to it after Espino challenged. Harold will pick the ball, go deep to Espino for a right-handed layup off the glass for good. 31-7. Cadell inbounds to Murdoch. Murdoch over to Martinez, back to Cadell. Cadell meets the trap, gets it to Martinez across the timeline. Gets the handoff and finds Rosas from the corner. That shot is off. Rebound Vic. Quickly pushed down to Espino. Harold from the left over to Espino. Fakes. Gets it inside to Vic. Vic small. 12-foot jumper is good. That'll make it 33-7. Rojas back to Cadell. Cadell to Murdoch. Back to Rojas. They'll drag a foot. And results in a turnover. Eagles will inbound from their bench. Vic inbounds to Galcine. Galcine picked up by Rojas. Back over to Ramirez. Kicks it down to Harold on the left wing. Schreiner running baseline. Gets the pass. Short corner jumper. Little strong. Rebound by Rojas. Rojas down the near sideline, guarded by Ramirez. Switches over, drives to the paint, kicks it out to Rojas for an 18-foot jumper. Not there. Schreiner with the rebound. Harold with the quick outlet to Espino. Rails into Harold. Looks to go off the glass. And baseline officials say that he takes one too many steps. Couple of substitutions is number 22, Arthod, and checks into the game here. So we have Cadell, Rojas, Murdoch, Arthod, and Morales. Inbounding, Cadell. Goes with the floater to Murdoch. Over to Arthod. Arthod turns, looks for Schreiner. Nice pass by Arthod to offside block. Dayan Morales, the freshman, could not finish it, but good job, good pass down low. Morales will line up for two. First one is on target, 33-8, 5:23 on your clock. Got our chat link up here if you guys want to chat in from where you're listening from. Got a couple of things happening there. Ariel, we did zoom in a little bit and we had a little malfunction on the camera earlier, but I think we've corrected it here. We do find Harold at the left wing. He'll drive right, kick it inside to Vic, over to Galcine on the right wing. 22-footer is good. And that will increase the score 36-9 with 5 minutes left in the half. Murdoch will get the ball from the outside. Looks up top, finds Cadell. Cadell working on Galcine. Pulls back, hands off to Murdoch. Murdoch kicks it to Rojas, over to Morales on the right wing, covered by Ramirez. Looks to drive downtown, loses the ball. B. Schreiner on the right side, puts it up. 4-2. 38-9. Rojas back to Cadell. Cadell gets met by the trap, almost looked like a double dribble there. Schreiner gets a tip on it. Ball stays with the Cats. Short jumper there by Murdoch, no good. Harold looks to save the ball. Ends up in the hands of Morales, who will put it in for two. 38-11 here, 3:56. Harold over to Galcine on the far side. Into a little bit of traffic. Espino able to hold on to it, but Jaden will take the outside shot. No good. Rebound by Murdoch. Murdoch crosses over, met by Espino. From the top of the key. Goes over to Cadell on the right, back over to Morales. They'll swing it over to Murdoch on the left. Down low, you have Arbuthnot. All right in the post. Rojas. Skip pass over to Cadell. To Morales in the corner, back to Rojas. Rojas will turn down. Not there. Arthod gets the rebound, puts it in, 38-13. Espino on this side of the court. Kicks it over to Galcine. Galcine takes a 20, off shot, off balance. Ball is loose on the floor, and Galcine and Rojas are both there. Looks like maybe Rojas was losing a little bit of his balance and just tried to hang on and drug Galcine to the ground. Substitutions for the Eagles is Mason Taylor, the sophomore, will check in, and Aiden Gonzalez, the senior, will check in. That'll give Ramirez and Harold a break. Ball is inbounded. Taylor up top. Miscommunication. And easy two-point conversion on the other side here. Gonzalez from the corner. Skip pass over to Galcine. Quick, nice pass, nice dish, nice cut by the Eagles there. Schreiner feeds it down low to Espino, who puts it in too. 40-15. Rojas brings it across, hands off to Murdoch. Murdoch goes left to Rojas, guarded by Taylor. Over to Cadell. And eventually Gabrelli gets his timeout called. And we'll have a 60-second timeout and be right back with you. Buzzer comes up. We'll continue with play. Got 2 minutes on your clock here. Rojas will inbound it from the far sideline. Looks to go to Arbuthnot. Foul is called. Technical foul called on Coach Gabrelli. Substitutions for the Eagles as Slover will check in.
To the line, shooting 2, Christian Galsine.
Galsine will shoot 2 for the Eagles, and then we'll inbound it. 2:06, Jim goes quiet. First one is good. 41-15. Want to thank Sharon Wilson, our eye in the sky over there running the scoreboard. Doing a good job. A lot of working parts here to get all this stuff to work. And I tell you what, when you're needing help, Sharon Wilson, Joe Wilson running the camera. He announced the girls' game earlier. We're 3 tonight and making it happen. Happy to do so for the Eagles and our sponsors, but it is tough at times. Cats will inbound here, 2:02 left in the half. Murdoch from the top finds Rassis on the left wing. He'll cross over, gives it to Arbuthnot. Arbuthnot covered by Galsine, back out to Morales, and Murdoch from the corner. Looks to go baseline, Slover denies. Trap is there, ball is up, loose, picked by the Eagles. Quick turnaround to Slover. Slover to Taylor, quick down to Schreiner off the glass for 2. 44-15. Eagles lead here in Goodwell, Oklahoma at the district championship. Murdoch drives in on Taylor, kicks it back to Morales, and Rojas at the top. Guarded by Slover, looks to split the defense. Two-footed, drops them both. Bucket is good, 44-17. Taylor on the far side, back over to Galsine near side. To Taylor, inside to Ben. Nice pass down low to Gonzalez. He'll be fouled. And Gonzalez will take a trip up to the line for 2. That foul's called on number 21, Drew Cadell. Drew's a senior. First is on target by Aiden. And head coach for the Cats, Britton Gabrelli. Assistant coach, we talked about Keshawn Sands earlier, but Chase Lloyd also assisting here. Second is good for Gonzalez, and that'll take your score to 46-17, under a minute left here in the half. Morales from the top over to Arbuthnot. Cadell, kicks it out to Morales, long 20-foot jumper, not there. Looks like it was last touched by Aiden. As Aiden and Ridge Arthod, the freshman, look to secure the rebound. Cats inbound as Murdoch goes deep out to Cadell. Ball is loose. It was tipped, no backcourt violation. Rosas from the left wing over to Murdoch. Murdoch kicks it over to Cadell, swings down to Arthod, back over to Rojas. From the top, Rojas, 13 on your clock here. Gives it over to Murdoch. Murdoch drives in, spins, not there. Kicks it out, 20-footer from Rojas, not there. Slover had the rebound spun, but Cadell knocked it out of his hands, and he will take the last shot of the half as that's the first half of the district championship here in Goodwell. Your Eagles lead 46-19. We'll take a minute to check out our sponsors. You guys don't go anywhere. Do what you need to do. Get back right with us, and we'll have the second period of play here. Okay, that was a quick half, and we're back in action here in Goodwill. Harold will inbound the ball to Espino. Wishing Ariel Alvarez safe travels as he's trying to make it back. Couldn't quite make the game. We told him we'd do the best we could to bring it to him. Galcine from the left wing. Inside to Ramirez, 12-foot jumper. Falls short. On the near sideline, Murdoch charges down, met by Galcine, turned back, kicks it over to Rojas, skips over to Morales, and ends up in the hands of Cadell. Cadell at the right. Picks the dribble up, gives it to Morales. Cats reset. Murdoch from the top. Takes a long shot from the outside, and nothing there to hit. From way out. Way out. Also have a listener here from Canton, Oklahoma. Good walleye fishing down there. Ramirez gets his own rebound, just grazes the line. Ball be turned over, and Cadell will inbound to Murdoch. Murdoch from the top. Gets it over to Cadell. Rojas, guarded by Harold. Got a little crowd going on over there. Appreciate them coming up to support their Eagles. Coming out on a Saturday. Galcine gets it. Puts it off the glass. Will be fouled. Blocking foul called on Cadell. Let's see if we can see how many that might be on Drew. That's the third foul on Drew. Galcine at the line for the Eagles. First one gets the roll. A lot in attendance tonight. Second one is good. A lot of attendance here for the district championship. Again, district championship winner of this will progress and go to Arnett. I believe that they will play the winner of, I believe it's the Balco game, Balco-Forgan game. And then things could move to Beaver. So lots of things happening here next week for regionals. Espino takes a 18-foot jumper, puts it in for two, 50-19. Murdoch will bring the ball down for the Cats, guarded by Espino. Crosses over, goes left, looks inside Morales, not there, kicks it out to Rojas at the top, guarded by Harold. Rojas over to number 21. Schreiner gets a hand on it, goes the other direction, loses the ball, ends up, looks like possibly Cadell could have got a handle on it. Quickly on the other side, Murdoch brings it down. Over to Rojas. Back to Murdoch. Murdoch looking in for Martinez. Covered up by Schreiner down low. You got a high post in Morales. He'll get it at the elbow. Kick it out to Cadell. Cadell back to Murdoch at the top. Quick shot by Murdoch. Not there. Ramirez on the far sideline, avoids the trap, picks the ball up, goes left to Galcine. Galcine hits Espino in the corner. Shot is off, rebounded by Rojas for the Cats. 5 minutes on your clock here. Eagles on a scoring drought here. Murdoch will put it in for three. That's a 50-22 lead for the Eagles. Galcine over to Ramirez. Ramirez picks the ball up, skip pass over to Galcine. Espino from the corner over to Harold. Harold takes a 20, not there. Schreiner with the rebound. Met by Martinez over to Ramirez. Back to Espino from the outside. Not there. Rebound by Cadell. Cadell gets it out to Murdoch on the near sidelines, met by Espino. And he pushed off. So Espino will inbound. Baseline officials say that Espino will be fouled by Murdoch, who pushed off, and have a couple of substitutions. Have quite a bit of substitutions here, 4 of them in fact, we have Collins checking in for the Eagles. Slover, Harold's there, Taylor and Gonzalez back off the foot of a cat. Eagle ball underneath their own goal, 4:04. Cale Collins, the junior, will inbound to Slover at the top of the key. Quickly back into Aiden. They'll kick it in the corner to Harold. Harold off target. Collins saves the ball. Gets it over to Slover. Back out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez back over top. They kick it inside to Slover. Collins takes the shot from outside, and that's good. Rojas on this side of things. Drives right, looks to split the defense, kicks it over to Murdoch, 20-footer, and Murdoch puts it in. That's 53-25, 3:20 left here in the third. Harold over to Slover. Kicks it over to Taylor. Taylor, corner to Collins. Skip past Gonzalez. Harold from the corner, quickly inside to Slover, off the glass. In for 2. 55-25, 3:02 on your clock. Eagles able to secure the rebound. Gonzalez on the far sideline kicks it over to Collins. Short jumper off target, rebounded by Slover. Met by Murdoch, kicks it over to Harold. Skip pass over to Taylor, 22-footer outside. Off the back of the rim, rebound Cats. Murdoch on the far side takes a well outside shot, and it is well short. Good hustle there by number 22, Arthod. Eagles getting it across the timeline. They'll find Collins in the corner quickly into Velasquez, who's checked in for the Eagles. He'll throw it back, and Taylor able to keep it. Softball pass is picked off and put in easily there by Murdoch. Coming down this direction, another miscommunication. Murdoch on the near sideline takes a 22-footer, not there. Ends up in the hands of Gonzalez. Gonzalez on the far sideline feeds it up to Slover. They'll find Taylor on the near side. Taylor picks it up, Slover out top, and we have a timeout called by Coach Strain. Be a 30-second timeout, and we'll be right back with you. All right, here we go. Appreciate Mitch Tharp helping us. Shot off by Collins, no good. Bringing back some good tunes here in the district championship. Rojas gets it over to Cadell, back out top to Murdoch. Murdoch covered by Taylor, goes left, pulls back, gets it over to Rojas. Over to Murdoch, inside to Martinez, and back up to Rojas from a 15-footer jumper. Off the back is good. 55-29. Just under a minute. Cat's able to pick the ball, head back the other direction. Here comes Murdoch with the spin move. That's a nice little move. 55-31. Cats are kind of closing a gap here. Taylor into Gonzalez, back out to Slover. Miscommunication too. Looked like the pass was intended for Velasquez. "31 seconds here, and Murdoch will bring it down for the Cats. On the near side is Cadell, the far side Arthod. Cadell over to Rojas. Hope I'm getting that name right. I know that Levon is Rosas. Here comes Slover. Quick fast break to Taylor off the glass for 2. And there's the last shot of the hat. Getting some good text here. Appreciate the positive reinforcement, Mr. Freeman. I do the best I can. Appreciate you tuning in and watching. I can't believe that this is your first time to watch on our YouTube channel. You might want to make a couple trips back because we got a lot of things going on. Our chat's kind of hitting up a little bit. Appreciate everybody putting some stuff on that. Kind of makes the experience just a little bit more. So I guess we had a little challenge at the very beginning. The farthest away gets the honor. And tonight we are officially giving away, for the farthest person away, the honor of being the farthest person away. So that would go to Tangi Clayton so far. We got about 8 minutes, so if you're farther away than Clayton, Oklahoma, or I'm sorry, you know, Tangi says she is from Longdale, Oklahoma, near Canton Lake, so walleye fishing territory. We're back at it. From the top, Murdoch goes to Rosas. Murdoch takes a 20-footer, puts it up, not there. Fight for the rebound down low. Ball is loose, ends up in the hands of Murdoch. He'll turn downhill, get the screen there. Kicks it down to Arthod. Arthod takes a little shot off the glass, puts it in for 2. That's a 57-33 score here in the fourth. On the top side, here's Gonzalez to Taylor. Inside high post. Nice look down low to Velasquez. He's able to save the ball there on the baseline, kick it around the corner to Gonzalez. Gonzalez takes the 20 off target, gets his rebound, kicks it inside to Collins. Collins met by by Murdoch, and the ball will be tied up. Looking down here to Jack. Jack says that it's going to be Goodwell ball. Inbounding the ball, Slover to Gonzalez. He's met there by number 21. Quick look down to Collins. Collins puts it up off the glass. Not there. Rebounded by Martinez on the far sideline. Here's Murdoch. Sweet pass in. Not there. Picked off by Slover. Immediately met by Cadell. Collins kicks it over to Velasquez. Back to Slover. 24-footer. 22-footer off target. Rebound by Gonzalez, puts it up, not there. Cats transition to the other end after the rebound. Kicks it over to Cadell. Cadell with the ball. Back up top to Murdoch. Round the horn to Arthod. Murdoch up top. Martinez now moving to low post. Rojas. Back up to Murdoch. To Cadell. Rojas from the top, drives, 15-foot jumper, not there. Slover with the rebound, quick outlet to Taylor, and will be called for one too many steps.
Number 1, Levon Roses.
have a substitution here as Murdoch's going to come out. And Rosas couple more things on the chat. Looks like we have Okaloosa, Kansas, and Austin, Texas. So number 12, Gonzalez from Austin, Texas. We sure appreciate having Aiden on the team here. Has done quite a bit to help us. So we're real happy to have him on the team. He's been here for 2 years, doing a great job and just adding to the bench. So glad you guys are getting to watch him from Austin, Texas, and I'm not real sure where Okaloosa, Kansas is, but at the line we have Martinez. Martinez lines up for the second attempt, and it's off target. Rebound by Aiden. Slover goes to the midcourt, trailed by Cadell, kicks it out to Velasquez. Collins from the left wing. Miscommunication. And it will be cat ball. Good to see Ms. Peterson checking in. Previous student here at Goodwill. Sure do miss having her here. Hope things are working out for her in Okaloosa, Kansas. So Velasquez on the other end puts it off the glass in for two. That'll make the lead 59-33, and we have 5 minutes left in the game here. Here's Cadell matching up on Velasquez, kicks it over to Rosas. Rosas back up to Morales and finds Cadell. He'll take a 22-footer outside, not there, follows his shot, gets it, quick inside to Rojas, and Rojas out top. Off target. Ball is saved by Cadell, but into the hands of an Eagle, and on the other side, Slover will have it on the far sideline. Skip pass over to Taylor. Taylor will back it up with 4:20 left in the fourth. Velasquez gets it to Gonzalez. Skip pass over to Taylor, turns downhill from the block, puts it up, and that shot's good, 61-33. Gonzalez with the rebound. Goes the distance off the hands of Morales, able to break up the pass there. And we have a bunch of Cats checking in. I'll see if I can get their names here. Number 23, Vigil. Number 10, Crabtree. Number 24, Scheller. And number 30, Hughes. I'll do my best to keep it straight. Learn the new squad. Number 24, Scheller will bring it down for the Cats. Tries to kick it over to number 10, Crabtree. Looks like Collins might have helped deny that a little bit, but it'll be Eagle ball as he'll inbound to Slaughter, who's checked in also for the Eagles here. We have a couple of substitutions as Slaughter is in. Velasquez is in. Collins, Garrison, and Brace. Quick dish to the paint, and Collins puts it in for two, 65-33. 3 minutes left on your clock here. From the top, here's Scheller. Scheller goes over left to number 5, Stewart, who's in for the Cats. They'll find number 23, Vigil, at the top. He'll go left out to Stewart. Stewart feeds it inside to Hughes. Hughes makes a strong move, throws up that right sky hook, puts it in for two. 65-35, under 3 left here. Slaughter over to Collins on the right wing. Looks to feed it into Velasquez. Velasquez met by Scheller. And he will have last touched the ball. Couple substitutions as Velasquez and Collins will come out and Rice and Haynes will check in. Eric Rice, the senior, and Nathan Haynes, a junior here at Goodwill High. Ball is knocked down by Slaughter, headed the other way for the right-handed layup, not there. Garrison with the rebound, puts it back up, not there. Brace with the rebound, back up, not there. Eagles fighting for possession. Ball is still loose. Slaughter ends up with it, puts it up, not there. Ball is still loose and eventually runs out of bounds on the far sideline. Appreciate Tyler Bryant checking into the game tonight. I think we've seen him a couple of times on here. I hope he's here to support his alma mater here and watch the boys go deep into what we hope the state bracket this year. So Garrison ends up with the ball. He'll drive down, right-handed layup off the glass. Good for two. 67-35. Scheller kicks it out to number 23, Vigil. Vigil back over to number 5, Stewart. Ends up top with Stewart. Stewart gives to Vigil on the left wing. They'll kick it up top to Scheller. Working on the right side, going baseline down there is Stewart. Not there, kicks it back out real quick to number 25, Licia, who's checked in. And Eagles will gain possession here with a little over 1 minute left. Adrian Slaughter, the junior, walks it across the timeline. He'll kick it over left wing to Brace. Brace looks to go downhill, kicks it over to Rice. Rice over to Slaughter. Slaughter back to Rice in the corner. He turns and fires. Not there. Rebound, Licia kicks it over to Scheller. He'll be on the far sidelines. Met by Haynes. From the top, number 10, Crabtree gets it over to Stewart. Shot is not good. Ends up in the hands of the Eagles with a little under 30. From the outside, Garrison takes the shot. Rebound goes to the Cats as we have the hand in the ball of Vigil. Vigil looks to hand off. Looked like he was trying to hand off to Crabtree, Baylor Crabtree down there. Last touch by an Eagle. 11.9 seconds left. For those of you just tuning in, you can see that our ladies in the previous game played for the district champions and were able to secure that title, so congratulations to them. Garrison off the glass. No good. Ends up in the hands of Scheller, who goes down, and that is the end. That is the end of the game, ladies and gentlemen. So that will land your Eagles with the district championship. As the teams will congratulate each other, we'll have the awarding of the district champion plaque. Eagles will advance into regionals along with the Lady Eagles. Appreciate Coach Gabrelli, Coach Key, Coach Lloyd. Receiving the plaque there is Nathaniel Velasquez, a senior, and Eric Rice, a senior for the Eagles. And that will do it from us. Appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Looks like if I was guessing, our farthest person away, maybe Austin, Texas. So looks like you will win the award for the person farthest away tonight. Appreciate you guys watching in. We're going to run through our sponsors. You can get a look at the boys here real quick. as they secured the district championship here in Goodwell. They'll be moving on to Arnett, Oklahoma. So that'll be the first playoff. As soon as they secure that win, I believe that's either going to be against Forgan or Balco. Whoever comes out on top there, I don't have those scores. And after game one, they will look to advance into Beaver, Oklahoma at the Duster Dome. So, again, appreciate everybody watching. We're going to go to our sponsors and keep those notifications active. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel and follow your Eagles through the road to the big house. Again, appreciate everybody chiming in, and we'll talk to you soon.
Sounds right.
really just wanted to get the chat working.
Yeah.
It started.
You did.
Got it to work.
Now maybe people will start talking.